I'd like to introduce you to my good friend Roscoe Frazier, who is a member of Wings Over Wendy's, and more important than that, he is a hero. He's a hero, and he's going to tell you his story. Okay, Roscoe?
Thank you, Harvey. I like attending Harvey's ceremonies for veterans every year. I don't think we get enough appreciation for the job that we've done over the years. I served 20 years in the Army. I retired in 1979, so I've been out here for 50 years as a retiree, and I really enjoy life. But the military was a good life for me. I was able to get a college degree, travel around the world, and of course I had a little combat experience in Vietnam, and I'm home now, having fun. I really enjoy being at home and watching people praise the veterans.
Oh, that's nice. So what do you think of the synagogue having a ceremony to honor them, to honor you guys? Does it bother you to come to a synagogue?
It doesn't bother me at all to come to a synagogue because of I'm a religious guy. I'm a Christian, and of course we need all the praise that we can get from anywhere. Thank you.
Do you feel that the Jewish veterans have made a contribution to America's safety and defense?
Jewish veterans have really sacrificed, like all veterans have, and their contribution is great, and I'm glad to be among them.
That's nice. And I'm sure. Is there a lot of anti-Semitism in the black community that you think can be bridged through these kinds of relations?
I really do. In fact, let me give you a short story here. I'm from Washington, D.C. My family, when I was young, my mother and father bought their first house in a Jewish neighborhood. So I moved into the neighborhood and got to play with every day for 15 years with Jewish kids. And I tell you, I don't understand this anti-Semitism, but they're a great group of people, just like anybody else, you know. And of course, you know the racism that occurs against the blacks. So, but
the Jews and blacks share that resistance to persecution.
Yes.
Discrimination.
Yes, and I think it's senseless. But hey, I'm so glad I was able to grow up and be serious about life in the beginning, because this was not an obstacle for me in joining the service and fighting for this country.
You probably had less discrimination from your Jewish friends than you did from in the service from the Southerners, didn't you?
And that is true. That is true, because most of the guys I served with when I first entered the service, especially being in the 101st, and 101st Airborne, and in the 50s, most of the kids were from Kentucky and Tennessee, and of course they had a complete dislike for me and as a group. But I was able to get around that because I was a pretty good athlete, and I did a lot of fighting.
Well, we're glad we fought for your country. You fought for your country. Thanks a lot.